Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Alter Confusion, something slightly different. Which I think is slightly different than what happened yesterday because there wasn't one of these yesterday. So, ta-da! I apologize. Yesterday I ran into a TV show that I could not refuse. Now, for most people, this TV show means nothing. For me, I am kind of a huge closet fan of anything that has to do with the contractor Mike Holmes. If home improvement, homes on homes, excuse me, not homes improvement. Home improvement is a different show. That's with Tim Allen. Home inspection, homes on home, makes it right. I am there, and you have to I have to apologize, but you ain't gonna see me. Now, that being said, most of the time I accidentally miss the show and I don't know what's coming on. But if I am watching TV and it happens to come across my eyes, to everything that I was planning to do for the rest of the day until Holmes is done. Then, depending on the time, I might do something. I might not do something. You never know. Okay. Is that someone's thinking about you, or someone's thinking bad things about you? Or is that the ear itch? I don't remember. Anyways, okay, some exciting news. For those of you who probably have been following the site for a while, or maybe just a second ago, big news for Elysian Shadows. The game that seems to be taking the independent world by force and fire and lightning and all that other stuff. Okay, first of all, it looks like a very ambitious project. It looks like it's gaining a lot of momentum, and it, of course, is coming on the Ouya, the PC, and basically a plethora of platforms. And, of course, the exciting news is it is definitely 100% coming out for the Dreamcast. Now, why is that exciting or really weird is because the Dreamcast has been a dead system basically since I was in college. I'm not going to tell you when I was in college because that would seriously date me. But that's cool. I mean, I had heard of a couple of Brazilian developers really trying to push a bunch of games onto the Dreamcast, but it is kind of cool to see, someone outside of Brazil creating games for the Dreamcast. And I know there's a whole community out there that develops for the Dreamcast, but this one's a big deal because it's getting like an official box with instructions and an actual disc. And I have to tell you, I'm like, holy crap, I need to get a Dreamcast and like get some of the good games. Like, oh man, there was a fighting game that my roommate had that looked awesome. I can't remember what it is off the top. I know it's SNK. It's like something about SNK. Well, anyways, awesome game. I think a lot of the stuff was before its time. Of course, a lot of the rumor is that a lot of the awesomeness that was in the Dreamcast went to the Wii. Who knows? So anyways, exciting news for them. Otherwise, the game company that you've probably seen us talk about a little bit, Madfinger, is celebrating their 4-year anniversary. So you'll notice that they're going to be updating a couple of their games, maybe releasing some exclusive content, all that fun stuff. Now, of course, E3 is right around the corner. And to be honest with you, unfortunately, we're going to miss it. Here at Alter Confusion, we're going to miss E3. It greatly saddens us that we'll continue to miss E3s because we are not considered a large enough media outlet to allow us to go. So, we're not a large enough outlet for the majority of the places. But you know what? F it. If we can get a fan table, we'll show you that we are a legitimate media source. And the fact is, we love indie games. So, probably because you're watching this, you know that we love indie games. Like Elysian Shadow, like Monochroma, or like A Story About My Uncle, or like Memento Mori 2, or The Last Door, or The Whispered World, or a ton of other games. The 1954 Alcatraz. There are a ton of games out there that people need to play, and I'm just going to go on a limb here I know that the Kickstarter hasn't happened, but Elysian Shadows, my friends, I really want to play. Like, I really want to play. This is like probably one of the more exciting times for me because, yes, there are a ton of phenomenal independently developed games, but you really don't get to hear about them unless there's a big name attached to it, like a Tim Schafer, or if Cliff Basinski made one, or Will Wright or something. If it's not a big name attached to the title, you probably don't hear about until like the very end, or you hit the situation that usually Alter Confusion goes through, and that is we end up seeing what's about to come out or what just came out, and then we reach out to the developer saying, hey, we would love to review your game. But there's something about the hype. Now, of course, the downfall to having this much hype, especially with an independent project, is that there is a very small chance that when people are equating your game to such loved classics like Zelda, Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, that builds this amazing game in someone's head. And to actually be able to come anywhere close to that sacred dream that gamers have would be mind-blowing. That being said, from what I've seen, from all the screenshots and all that stuff, I think as long as they keep straight on target and they do not fall victim to the overfunding of Kickstarter, I'm not saying, give them all your money, give every single penny, because let's have Elysian Shadows up here. But if they can cross that hurdle that so many digital game developers fall over when they surpass their goal and they continue to keep everything in scope, holy crap, this could be something special. So anyways, as you can see, I'm really excited about Elysian Shadows. I'm also really excited to see that that some of the individuals behind it were really awesome and really excited about us writing a piece up on it. So of course I'm going to talk it up. It's a great game. It looks like it potentially could be a game that would be so sweet to have. Now, the question that I have for myself is, what platform will I be playing this on? I have no clue. There seriously is a huge chunk of me that wants to get a Dreamcast simply so I can play it on the Dreamcast to have that experience. But there's also a part of me that knows that they're trying to work a deal with Ouya, which would be really awesome to do too. And then there's the part of me that's like, I want a more, yes, it's going to be like 16-bit, but I don't know, it's going to be a good game. It's got to be a good game. Come on, good game. All right. Anyways, thank you for tuning into something slightly different. For myself, the host, Charlie, I thank you for tuning in. I will now be, I don't know what I'll be doing. I'm probably going to play like one match of Smite and then get back to doing Monochroma, because that is the next playthrough, even though we're still doing the Memento Mori 2 playthroughs on the YouTube channel. And then, of course, we have The Last Door. The Last Door playthrough, I can tell you, is very short. So we need to get the Monochroma playthrough done. But I just had to say hello, and now goodbye. And I will see you. Today's Wednesday. Holy crap, is today Wednesday? I will see you for the live broadcast at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for myself and Zelius to chit the chat. So until then, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow along with Zelius.